Oh, I can't make any more because I don't have any more sparkers? Oh, no. Well, we should get some. Maybe. If we're lucky. We somehow did it. Alec, thank you for the bits as well. Also, I see Hype Train. Apparently, there is a potential Hype Train. And Taters, thank you so much for the subscription. I don't know if I remembered. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. I don't think I did. Thank you so much, Taters. Appreciate it. We got the level 1 Hype Train. Look at that. Pretty nifty. And Baudet, thank you so much for the bits too. 10,000 bits. Well done and learning your lesson. Thank you so much, Baudet. Appreciate it. All right, I think we've gotten all the stuff. I do want to kind of look around and see if there's any more other stuff. Gamer chipping in with some bits too. Thank you, Gamer. Level 1 Hype Train complete. Look at that. Hey, look at that. More medicinal herbs. We actually need like as many of these as we can get. Because the next trial is also really hard to get a good time on. Basically, it's like a arena fight, and you have waves of enemies that come at you, which is fine. The problem is, you can only do so much to manipulate the time, because you have to wait for enemies to show up. So I don't think it's as hard to do this one and, like, survive. But it's not easy.
The chill almost feels like sunburn.
All right, let's pop up. Inventory. Give me the rope caster. Put that here. And let's chat.
With that effort, you unseated a great
right.
chieftain. None who come here will doubt your prowess.
More
Not
hype
when I tell
indeed.
it.
Oh, I hear Remy barking as well.
I'm done with training right now.
We'll hold off on the
Training's done
onslaught
with
one
you.
for the moment. Until later. Whew. We have done it. Okay. Now. Well, we want to go challenge Artok right now? You know what? Let's go challenge Artok. Why not? Should I chip in another 100? Hey, feel free. I forget what it takes. I don't know what each level requires to level it up. But do whatever you feel so inclined to do. Thank you for the bits, gamer. Appreciate it. Looks like it buffed it a little bit. 5%. So it looks like 100 bits is 5%. So that would be what? Another however many? I don't know. I can't math right now. Math is hard. Level of Hype Train depends on the difficulty you have it set. Yeah, mine's just set to the default. So I don't know off the top of my head what like the air quotes difficulty is. Medicinal wild things, please.
The frost figures. Aratak and Rhea must be close.
Yeah, 2,000 sounds about right. Or 4 new subs. Gotcha. Time to sleep, we'll keep this on. Fall asleep to the dulcet tones of Wells. LOL. Okay. So, excuse me. There's a fire burning here, but it's not a campfire. It's okay. I think we can do it. We do need to make more arrows, though. And a few more of those. And a few more of those. And some of those. Okay, that seems good.
Outlander. I have prevailed over such challenges before.
Necron!
Fear none.
Thank you for the host.
But this one
9 Volt, thank you for the
is
host.
foolish.
Sharoy, good to see you. Hello.
You're not Banuk.
Welcome to the stream.
You do not understand my responsibilities. I ask
Special meat
you, one
with the
hunter to
bits.
another,
Thank you so much.
withdraw.
Are we going to make the level 3 hype train? Is this a thing that will
You
happen?
let us go to Thunderstrom.
There are a total
You
of 5
haven't seen
seconds
what's up
remaining,
there,
so I'm going
Outlander.
to say no.
I will not risk my sister's life again.
There we go. Level 1 hype train
We
emote.
better get on with this.
So be
Well
it.
done, chat.
I will bury your insolent claim in the frozen ground.
Enough! Let us begin
So there you go, chat.
to hunt, to
You have
strive.
unlocked
That
an
is the
emote.
way of the Banuk and of the contest before you. You will climb the frost figures from the east, Aratok from the west.
I'm not entirely sure
Each
what it
trail
is.
wends its way through
It's a
deadly
griffin.
machines. Hunters from the where.
It's a hype. It's not just any griffin. It's
They
a
will hail
hype
you,
griffin number 4.
calling out
The
machines
greatest
for you
of the
to
hype
slay.
griffins.
Your hunt will take you around the ridge to the center.
Appreciate that, special meat.
Where you must descend to the valley for your
Oh,
final
hey, I should
kill.
probably pay attention to what we're supposed to be
Each
doing.
time, after your prey has fallen, you must launch a beacon such as this so that all our kin will see your progress.
Kill machines, launch balloons. Got it. So, the first of us to launch the 3rd balloon wins?
Well, yes. But as challenger, your path to victory is harder.
Let's not bump my microphone.
If even one of your beacons comes in after Aratox, he prevails.
You had your chance, Outlander.
So did you.
The hunt begins on my mark. Now!
All right, here we go. Challenging Aratok for control of the
Gotta head up
tribe.
that mountain.
And it's a race.
Looks like there are a few ways to go up. And those rock paintings mark the path.
Go, Aloy, go! Run, run,
Okay,
run, run,
go.
run. And NJ Coffee Junkie coming in with the raid. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. We are stuck in the middle of a race for something really important for the story. So, it's you've come in at a tense moment. We're running like our little redheaded, as fast as our little redheaded legs can take us. Run, Aloy, run. Thank you for the raid, man. Appreciate it.
I seem to be on the right path.
Oh boy, run. There we go. Only in 2020 does one welcome raiders? That's not true. You always welcome raiders. Unless you're playing RimWorld, in which case you shoot them in the face. But Twitch raiders are always welcome.
All right,
All right, there we go.
You need to take out the herd below. Every machine.
Kill a herd. Okay, I can do that.
Ow. Rude. Ow. Get off of me. That didn't actually explode him? Okay, there we go. Now we got left her. Eh, maybe not little ones, but Okay. Oh, man. One more. Oh, boy. Nice try. Oh, that was a terrible shot.
Climb on up and launch your marker.
Where's this ladder? Here. There we go. Probably don't have a whole lot of time for loots, but still.
Come on.
I mean,
climb up
technically,
here.
I'm fairly certain
climb
that,
the
like,
ridge
it's
and
not
launch it
actually
below.
timed. Or maybe it is. There's a timer that's going.
Haratok knows what he's doing. No time to waste.
Things are going well,
Repel
Coffee.
point to the next
Thanks for
challenge.
asking. Oh yeah, look at that. It is ticking down. It is ticking down. There is actually a time
ahead,
limit.
challenger. Kill them
Although it's a
both.
very generous
None of the other
time
machines matter.
limit. So kill only the Bellowbacks. That's what it says. Piece of cake. Too easy. None of the other machines matter, just the Bellowbacks. So where... Alright, there's one. I have an idea. Kill that. Ah, I was really hoping that you would notice me. No, don't search, you fool. Okay, I was really hoping to, like, override you, but I guess that's not gonna be a thing. Okay. Ah, you blocked my shot. Oh man, that freeze. Excuse me. Where you at? Dang Sawtooth. Dude, get out of my way. Just wasted, like, the entirety of the freeze. There we go. That did some damage. Get off. They just will not leave me alone. Ow! Get off me, dude. Kill this thing. There we go. Oh, that hurt. Okay, we're fine. Give me that. Purple is worth it. This Sawtooth is being a nuisance. What? I don't know what. I don't know what just killed me there, but something did. Anyway. Oh.
Two Bellowbacks ahead, challenger. Kill them both.
Load
None
those.
of the other machines matter.
Grab
Up here,
these.
Outlander. Get to the next challenge.
All right, 2 dead Bellowbacks coming up.
Down we go. This time, what I really want to do is get the sawtooth and override it so that it becomes my friend and helps me with the bellowbacks. That would be ideal. This watcher's probably gonna see me. Okay, there's that. Hurry up. Complete your animation. Come here, ugly. There we go. Got it. Now that boy can help me with the others. Which will hopefully make this a bit easier. Like, that was 1,000 damage right there. There's that one dead. There we go. They're dead. Okay, where are we supposed to go? This way. The heck is that thing supposed to be? That would be... which one? The big one with the giant thing on its back? Or the giant,
Come on over
like,
here
tank?
and launch your balloon.
That's a bellowback. It's kind of a... I don't really know how to describe it, but... it's called a bellowback. It's like a big thing with a tank on its back. Not a great description, but you know.
I'm ahead, but only by a little. We gotta get moving.
Gotta head off to bed.
Now
All right,
take the
Hades,
zip line and
have a good
work your
one.
way down to the valley.
Down we go.
Storm's kicking up. Can't see much. Close now. Almost down.
There we go.
All right.
Perfect time for an
the last
ambush. Artok is many things, but he is honorable. Artok is not the type who would ambush you. He is an honorable man.
Something's wrong. My kin should be here, driving in our final quarry.
They're right behind us!
Demonic boss claws. Okay. Gorilla apes. 3 of them. Fantastic. Forgot about that attack. Okay, that's one down. Oh, almost. Nice try. Can't see what I'm doing when there's stuff in the way. Excuse me, that didn't hit. Where'd he go? There he is. Nice try. go. He's frozen. He's not frozen anymore. Hey, Artok, you want to, like, actually help instead of just standing there like an idiot? And now you're frozen. You're dead. Frozen again. Thousand damage. One more. And you're dead. No, you're not. Dark Souls move right there. Dive into the attack. Dead. Killed all three myself. Have a get some sleep. All right, Coffee, thanks for the raid. Thanks for stopping in.
So it's true. Frost Claws from Thunder's Drum.
Hello, same.
The attack cut
Welcome
short
to
the
stream.
competition.
I'm doing well.
Naturally, there can be no result. It is void.
You saw what she did. She defeated the machines, not I. It is proven. She's the better hunter.
How good is this game? Fantastic.
You're Banuk. Survive, prevail. What else matters?
It's amazing. I love this game. This is the third time I'm playing it in like 2 years. So that should
My
tell
blood
you
is in your
what you
teeth.
need to know.
I take my place behind you on the hunt.
No more hunters may make the ascent to Thunder's Drum. The way is closed to all but the chieftain and myself.
It is not my place, but I would ask a boon. To accompany you and my sister.
It might be permitted. But only if you do as I say.
No. Only if you do as I say.
I got Red Dead 2 in this, not sure what to play first. I would say play Horizon first, because
Thunder's
Red
Drum
Dead
awaits.
2 is much longer.
There's a camp at its base, Long
Like
Notch it's
way longer.
called. Meet us there when you're ready. Chieftain.
I'd say you can beat Horizon. You can get through Horizon, do the majority of the stuff in probably 40 to 50 hours. I'd say probably 50 to 60 hours.
Weapon like Artok.
Red Dead, to do the majority of the stuff, like you're going to be at it
Sarge
for
will want to
months.
take a look at the ice rail.
So like I would play Horizon first. Both of them are phenomenal games. They're both great. Like they both get a resounding Wells seal of approval and then some. So like you can't go wrong either way. But between the two, I'd probably play Horizon first, simply because it's shorter. Yeah, I liked Red Dead a lot too. I thought it was great. The first time through is much better than subsequent times, I would say. But it's a great game. Like there's so many like little things in Red Dead that make it a great game. I mean, to be fair, there's also so many little things in Horizon Zero Dawn that make it a great game too. Like they're both just 10 out of 10 games. Which do I like more? Oh man, I don't know. I don't know if I could pick between the two. They're both like way up there. Like I've played Horizon. I've played through Horizon. This is my third time playing through Horizon Zero Dawn. And I've played through Red Dead, I think, twice. But like they're both just you can't go wrong either way. They're both great games. I don't know which one I necessarily like better. There are things I like better about Horizon Zero Dawn. There are things I like better about Red Dead. Like they both are phenomenally good. Like, I prefer the world building and storytelling in Horizon. I prefer the combat in Horizon. I think the combat in Horizon is a lot more satisfying. But I prefer the characters individually in Red Dead. I prefer the like the world itself, like the world map and how much stuff there is to do. I prefer that. Like, I like the universe of Horizon better, but I like the world of Red Dead Redemption 2 better, if that makes sense. Like, it's hard to explain because it sounds like I'm saying, it sounds like I'm talking about the same thing, but like, I like the idea of the universe of Horizon Zero Dawn more than I like I'm more intrigued by the universe of Horizon than I am by the universe of Red Dead Redemption 2. But I think the world itself of Red Dead is like done better, if that makes sense. Like it's kind of hard to explain what I mean, but like they're both great. They're both 10 out of 10 games, in my opinion. Okay, so Long Notch is all the way over here. We got resources, we got treasure boxes. Hey, look at that. We have a new outfit. We have the Banuk Werak Chieftain outfit, which gives us health recovery over time. Not a lot, but a little bit, which is pretty cool. Basically, Aratok's outfit. It's pretty nifty. And we have the ice rail. How do you host? In chat, you type /host and then the name. So it'd be like /host space Welsknight or... Yeah, that's a good way of putting it, Alec. The vision of Horizon Zero Dawn is better, but Red Dead Redemption 2 does a better job with the details. That's a really good way of putting it. Like, the world of Horizon Zero Dawn is a lot more imaginative and a lot more intriguing to me. But Red Dead Redemption gets the details a lot better. I don't know. Honestly, the story of Red Dead Redemption 2 is really good as well. They're both very, very good from a story perspective. But I think the story of Horizon Zero Dawn is just a lot more interesting, like the premise of it. Because the story of Red Dead Redemption is, you know, pretty much kind of generic Western. You know what I mean? Like, you're following a gang of outlaws. You know, it's nothing that hasn't been done before. Whereas the story of Horizon Zero Dawn is a lot more interesting from like a broad concept sort of perspective. Without spoiling it. But like, I don't know. They're both great. Like, I can't... you're not like missing out. You know, let's put it this way. Getting both of them was a great decision. And you should definitely play both of them. Because they are both like fantastic games. Okay. Let's see here. We got that. We got this. Are we gonna finish this tonight? Taking off. All right, gamer, have a good one. We might, like, I don't remember how much of this story of the Frozen Wilds is left. But we basically finished the story of the main game. We might finish the game tonight. Hold on. Let me Google something real quick. Horizon Zero Dawn Frozen Wilds main quests. I just want the list. I want to see how much content we actually have left. Because there is a possibility we may finish this game tonight. And I just want to, and if that's the case, I want to know now so I can plan accordingly. So we are on Firebreak is the name of the quest. Yeah, that's not what I need. This is not what I need. Give me IGN. They're actually decent for stuff like this. Yeah, actually, this is the last main quest for Frozen Wilds. We're totally going to finish this game tonight. Skyrim next? No, probably not. I don't know what, but not Skyrim. Okay, so we're actually going to finish this game tonight, it looks like, because we've got one main quest left here, which is great. And then we have one main quest left here, and then we've beaten the game. And I don't care that much about doing every little side quest and errand and all that kind of stuff. Like, whatever. So it looks like we're actually going to finish this game tonight. Sweet. Okay, so let's pop over here. We're going to upgrade our new weapon that we just got from Aratok by talking with whatever her name is. I don't know what we'll play after this. Maybe tomorrow, maybe I'll just stream RimWorld again for a day while I figure out what I want to play. I don't know. I'll figure something out. I'm very much kind of a make it up as I go sort of streamer. Always have been.
Outlander. It would be my
always will be.
We've never seen an Outlander become chieftain.
You are...
I've heard
Let's talk
of
with this guy.
Each of the many verses of your song tells of an impossible victory. The notes echo across the cut.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
That I know. My song used to echo around Banur. Umnak, the hunter of legendary machines. That's why I'm here. For another. They call it the claws beneath. Or they did when I was younger. Its defeat would have given my song a fine end. I used to travel between Banur and the Cut without stopping to sleep. But this trip, my bones ache, Huntress. But you, out hunting Aratak, leading your own Werak. If half your song is true, you are the only hunter I trust to go in my place.
You want me to hunt for you?
Not just for me, no. For an old friend.
You want me to hunt in your place? Is that some kind of Banuka custom?
Nope,
Perhaps
never
it
played
should
Just
be,
Cause.
But no.
Can't really afford to buy it right
We
now.
survive and we prevail, until we fail to do either. I confess, this is not easy for me. For any other machine, I would die as I have lived. A Banuk hunter, weapon raised. But too many good lives have been lost to the claws. Throwing my old corpse atop the pile accomplishes nothing. Better to live in a world without the claws than to die while it still makes children orphans.
Sounds like you've got a reputation.
To be Banuk is to push your body to its limits. I found my limits higher than most. Fearsome machines needed killing, and in my youth, I found I had a talent for killing them. Even now, my name carries such weight that when the claws beneath re-emerged, the Werak came to me.
Do you still have the same faith in yourself that your Werak seems to have?
Perhaps I did. Before I held my bow in shaking hands. Noticed, for the first time, the spots on my knuckles. What a strange thing it is to be old. To stare backward and see such distance. But to stare forward at a looming wall.
This machine, the claws beneath. Why travel all the way to the cut just to hunt it?
Some songs. They include a refrain. The return of a past moment. It seemed fitting.
How long is the DLC?
Before.
Must have been 20 winters past.
I'd
We
say
were
if
so
you
close to
do
bringing the claws to bay.
everything, probably
Closer than anyone else ever
15
got.
hours?
Me.
10 to
And my
15
friend.
hours? I'd say if you do
He
all
was
the
a
things.
chieftain of my Werak then. A skilled hunter. Every few years, the claws would emerge in a new location. I knew of
Maybe
2
20.
chieftains he'd sent to their burial pyres. My friend
Depends on
became
how
the
fast
third.
you plow through things, how many
This
times you
hunt.
die along the way.
I had hoped to complete it in his honor.
First time going
This
through it,
is
probably 20 hours.
Obviously important to you, Umnak. Are you sure you want someone else to
But the
take
main
down this
story
machine?
consists of like
I'm no
4
longer a
missions
match for the claws beneath. If I
of
ever
varying
was.
length.
If I face it, it will.
But then
kill
there's,
me.
you know, quite a bit of extra
this I
side
have no
content
doubt.
as well.
The Banuk blood in my veins screams at me to take on the claws myself. But I must see it brought down. And dead men see precious little.
All right, Umnak. I'll do what I can.
I've no doubt you can do quite a lot. The stories say the claws beneath returns here only once every 6 winters. The whispers I've heard say it now makes its home on the northeast edge of the cut. Hunt well.
All right, the claws beneath. It's one of the mole things, guaranteed.
Find anything interesting lately?
I might have. Let's talk. I
got an ice rail.
Just like Artox. You want to take a look?
Are you serious? Yes, I'd love that. Okay. Obvious design flaw. So if I replace these... Yeah, that should... Right. So, believe it or not, she's operating at, let's be generous, half her potential.
What's with the she's?
Oh, Pop says all weapons are girls. I don't think he realizes it's a compliment. Well, listen. If we had a Thunderjaw's mandibles to work with, her gears would be well and truly greased. And I know where to find one, if you want to go hunting with me.
Let's go.
Remind me what we need to fix
That thunder...
So...
Cool.
That's why I'll wait for you up.
Is Bergman...
All right, let's go hunt a Thunderjaw, shall we? All the way over here. She'll actually be there when we get there. At least I think she will. You got a dip? All right, special meat. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping in. Description still says you're primarily on YouTube. Yeah, there's a lot of things I need to update. Plus, I'm not planning to change it until it's official that Twitch is my new primary home. Doesn't make sense to put a bunch of time into making proper new descriptions and all that kind of stuff until we know that it's actually going to be a permanent thing. Because right now it's like, maybe? Maybe not. See how the rest of the month goes. We still got about 10 days left of streaming. So we'll see where we're at in a week and a half. Wait, I need a raccoon for something. There we go. What other games do I play? A lot of stuff. I play everything from RimWorld to Total War to Horizon Zero Dawn. We've streamed Binding of Isaac. We've streamed. I'm a variety streamer. I stream all sorts of stuff. Are you over there right now, just getting shot at, Varja? 1 second. Good night, dear. Love you. Anyway.
Scrabbling a bit.
It appears that Varja is actually up here. I don't know what that Thunderdog was shooting at. Either way. Would I ever consider playing Fade to Silence? Maybe. I have no idea what that actually is.
Sure feels good to be out of knee-deep snow. So, we've got a Thunderjaw. I'm ready to do this. On your lead.
All right, make some arrows. We got our Tear Blast arrows. Or technically it's Tear Blast, but whatever. There are 8 of us watching you right now here. Can you guess who I am? I'm gonna guess that you are Cruel Droog. It's only a guess. One disc launcher down. 1 to go. There goes the other. All right. Aloy's a Skyrim horse.
Looks like we're introduced.
There we go. Gotta love that damage when they're frozen. It's like double damage on everything. That didn't do as much. That's alright. He's real mad now, but we got his disc launcher. And he's down. Dead Thunderjaw.
There.
Doink.
Varja should be able to fix up the ice rail.
Piece of cake. I'm Droog, a graphic designer for this game. The secondary is coming out in October, a prequel following Ross. Nice. Well, fantastic.
That's it. Nothing to see here.
This is a wonderful game. And I love it very much. It's my 3rd playthrough. And I didn't get it when it first came out, because I didn't have a PS4 yet. So 3 playthroughs in 2 years should give you my thoughts on this game. Just by itself, right there.
Found the part. Ready to fix
We're
up
celebrating
that
it's finished, nothing but
I am
user input.
always ready to
user
fix
input
up a
still
weapon.
wanted? Well, I'm happy to provide.
Never thought I'd
improve
be
the
glad to
ice
see
rail.
the
I sure am. Every machine's a big box of tools. Once they stop trying to kill you, that is. Trust me, Aloy. You won't recognize this ice rail when I'm through.
There we
There.
go. Good stuff.
Oh, she's perfect. A spear's a spear, right?
Phoenix
Poke slash
Air
done.
sucks.
Boring. I
Welcome,
adjusted
everyone.
the chill water flow, rebalanced here, strapped on a launcher, and now she shoots freezing spikes. Ta-da!
You weren't kidding.
More beautiful, more powerful. That's my guarantee.
Thanks, Varja. These 3 weapons are fine work.
Are you kidding? I can't remember when I had this much fun. I should be thanking you.
I'm the one walking away with the weapons, aren't I?
It seems wrong to charge you for giving me an opportunity to do what I love doing. Don't tell Pop I said that. Here, whenever I tinker with weapons, I go through fistfuls of this stuff. Maybe you'll get some use out of it.
Okay, cool. So, we now have the upgraded, whatchamacallit, the ice rail. So let's modify that a little bit while we're thinking about it. Give it, I'd like to give it freeze and handling, honestly. Although damage wouldn't necessarily be bad either. It's a lot of extra damage for the big ones. Rude. Give it that right there, and then I guess we'll give it maybe damage. Give it one of these damage coils. That's good enough for now. Anything you wanted to add interaction with Aloy-wise? What would I want? I'd like to see a little more of Aloy growing up. You know, we've got that in this game. We have that kind of nice training montage towards the beginning of the game, where she takes the leap and suddenly she's a young woman. I'd like to see if we're talking like a prequel, I'd like to see a bit more of Aloy kind of in between little girl and older. Oh, doesn't exist at all? Okay. I don't know. Maybe a little bit of backstory on something or other. I don't really know. I don't think that's a bad decision. I think Rost is an interesting character as well. And there's certainly a lot of backstory there, I think, to be explored. So I think a game following Rost is a good decision. I definitely would like to see a future title, though, with Aloy back as the main character, for sure. I think she's a wonderful leading protagonist for a series. She's just she's got like kind of that perfect blend of snark and wisdom. You know what I mean? Okay, let's see. Quests or map. Let's pop up to here. Start working on these. I don't know. I'm trying to think, what would I add to a new Horizon Zero Dawn game? I think really the only thing would be just, you know, a little bit more polish on the some of the details, you know, facial animations and little things like that. Like there's just, the game is like so close to perfect that it's hard to be like, what would I change? Because like the combat is so satisfying, the storytelling is brilliant, the world building is really well done. It's a very intriguing world. I just don't know what I would change if I was, you know, responsible for making the next Horizon Zero Dawn game. Post Lemony, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. We are apparently finishing Horizon Zero Dawn here anytime.
But our purpose was to take back the mountain. Now what?
Booping Panda Crew.
Sharpen your spears.
Ross setting up pieces for a future Aloy.
Defending the cut falls to
yeah,
you.
it's really good. It's so close to perfect. I mean, the world building. What I've said, you know, a lot of people,
Chieftain,
as a variety streamer, I get a lot of people coming in who have never seen whatever game you're playing. I could be playing Red Dead Redemption 2, or I could be playing, you know, pick any super major AAA game that was released on, you know, I could be playing Skyrim, and people would be like, what game is this? Because different people have different experiences, and when you're a variety streamer, no one necessarily knows what they're going to get when they've come to your stream on any given day. And the way that I've been explaining Horizon Zero Dawn to people who are unfamiliar with it is that what sets Horizon apart from other games in the genre is the focus on the story and the world building and how brilliantly that's done. Because it's just such an intriguing world to be in. And I think that's really my favorite part of the game. You know, obviously the combat, as I've said, is super satisfying, super great. This is the game actually that got me into Monster Hunter World and turned me into a bow main. in Monster Hunter World, because I finished Horizon Zero Dawn, and I was like, I want more of this combat. What's close? And Google said, like, you should try bow in Monster Hunter World. And then, 500 hours into Monster Hunter World, I'm a bow main because of Horizon Zero Dawn. Am I allowed to post links here? Actually, no. Hold on, let me see if this works. Nope, my bot doesn't have the, I don't know I didn't build my bot. Somebody else built my bot. So no. But if you want to tweet it at me, I can look at it then. My Twitter is linked there. You can tweet it at me and I can look at it on Twitter. That's probably the easiest way to get links to me. Tell me about Araya and you, Aratalk.
Why should I?
Spill to me your secrets.
This is what she wanted, to return to Thunder's drum. It is her only care. So I should have known she would find a way to push aside my spear. After the Karja took my sister, not all of her came back.
I love being a stealth character. There's a nice blend of stealth and
to Araya?
let's be honest.
She was a captive of the Karja.
When it comes to stealth games, I'm usually just like, you know what, YOLO, let's just shoot him in the face.
Tracking them, stunning them.
As you've seen if you've been watching my Horizon playthrough over the last few days.
For the Sun Ring,
bows are love.
Where they were unleashed upon the innocent.
Indeed.
They made her part of their blood sport. The shame she suffered beneath their pitiless sun.
She survived.
She endured. Endured by reminding herself of the spirit, her purpose. And now that's all she has.
Tell me what happened to the first expedition.
You only get one heart.
Rhea led the way to
I think
the
it's
summit.
7 emotes? 8 emotes. I think it's 8 emotes it will time you out. 7 or less is
kind
fine.
Of cauldron. New metal. We tried
basically
to
just to
break
prevent
through,
massive quantities of
but it was
spam with
unflinching.
emotes and stuff like that.
We were exhausted. No way forward and machines behind. I made the call to push back. It cost us greatly. But to remain would have cost us everything. I had hoped to never subject Araya to that again.
What do you think is beyond that
Tell
door?
me about the door.
I do not know. That expanse of metal.
Posted to post
dead
all of our hearts.
Nothing sacred belongs there. Machines and death. That's what the mountain holds. Death for us or for the daemon.
And if we do find the spirit?
Then perhaps we should put it out of its misery.
For
All right.
what it's worth, I'm
Send the
glad you're
tweet.
coming with me.
Let's take a peek.
Someone has to keep Araya
Since we're in
safe.
cutscenes anyway.
Foolish young hunters. They speak of the claws beneath as though it's some common machine.
There we go. Cool.
You're looking
I
strong.
will read this after the stream. Well, actually, I'll read it during the next cutscene since on 3 playthroughs I've already seen all the cutscenes, so I'll read it next time we have a cutscene. Let me get my chat back up. There we go. Okay, so we need to go this way to talk to Araya. Thanks for that, Cruel. Appreciate it. Or Droog, I suppose you prefer to go by Droog. And let's chat with
Really?
you.
This is it. My chance to reunite with the spirit, and perhaps to reunite her with the blue light. It's not a chance I would have had alone. I needed an outsider. Someone ignorant of our ways, but no, not ignorant.
Are you trying to thank me, Araya?
Yes, of course. That's what you do. Untangle knots. Create possibilities. Thank you for making this pilgrimage possible. I only wish it had not been necessary to humiliate Aratak. You were wise to let him come. He's earned the right. Stubborn as stone, but he's had to be. The war demanded it. And so have I.
Aratak told me you were a captive of the Karja for a long time. It sounded bad.
For Aratak, it all comes back to that. He thinks the Karja changed me. They did not. They merely sharpened my focus. When all else is lost, you think about what's truly important. The spirit. The blue light. The beyond. And my brother, too. Every time I felt the chill northern wind, I thought of him.
Tried to connect to Discord, but it didn't work. I mean, it's pretty much all automatic through Discord. You have to enable your Twitch Connect. Like, you have to go into your settings and do that. How experienced are you with Frozen Wilds? This would be my third playthrough of Horizon Zero Dawn and my second playthrough of Frozen Wilds.
What did the war do to Aratak?
I know the first
cut
time
away
that I played through it, I did
until only
basically
his true self
all of
remained.
the things. Every little...
Unyielding.
I tried to find every little secret and every little,
Banuk
you know,
has more
all the
sheer will.
collectibles, every side quest,
He
all
fought
of
the
it.
Karja for 1,000 freezing nights, yet always rallied his hunters
I
at
don't think
sunrise.
I've ever gotten
It is said
100%
he
completion, but I've been
23
pretty
wounds
close.
in those
It's
years.
usually
His
like
hunters
I
counted
missed
them.
one
He
data
never
log in
complains
some
of
rune
one.
somewhere,
Instead,
and I couldn't be bothered to go
complains
find
that
that
life
one missing
means-
data log.
harder. He's right.
That's usually how it goes with me.
What have I ever given him but
Because I've
struggle?
never really been a completionist, where I care about getting every single little thing. I'm the type of gamer that will go out of my way to try and find stuff. I'll try to do all the side quests at least once, all that kind of stuff. But if I miss like one little thing, I'm not going to go back to an area and, you know, run around checking every room for 2 hours to try to find like that one little thing that I missed. You know what I mean? I'm not a completionist, but I'm also not the type of gamer that will try to like blast through the story as quickly as I possibly can to reach the end of the game. I'm more towards the completionist side, but not to the point where like I care about completion achievements, if that makes sense.
Now that I'm chieftain of the Werak, I don't suppose I can order you to tell me about Silence?
Aratak would never have presumed to grasp for a secret of the Conclave. But you are not Aratak, and if you have dealt with Silence, your need
Never
is
been a
well
league player.
apparent.
Never been a
Silence
mobile
came
player.
to Ban-Ur from the distant north, a young shaman of the Owl's Watch, a remote Werak that rarely comes south to parley.
Silence was a shaman.
It was. Or
Also,
at least
chat,
when
before
we
I
sent
forget,
runners to ask the Owl's Watch.
there's
they
the
said he was.
Article that was tweeted at
His
me.
knowledge of the machines
If you want
was
to
beyond compare.
glance at it yourself.
He was hungry to trade what he knew to the rest of us. It didn't take him long to gain the trust of the Conclave and, eventually, an invitation to attend.
What about you? Did you trust him?
No. But he impressed me. He carried himself with poise and authority. I wanted to learn from him, but that was not to be. He was granted knowledge of our most sacred meeting place, the frozen caves of the Malmstrom, a month's march from Ban-Ur. He met with us there, as is custom at high winter. But when we next returned, the caves had been looted. Relics of the old world stolen. Holes cut in ice and metal.
Yeah, that'd be Silence, all right.
He vanished with the spoils. We sent our best trackers after him. None returned. And when we checked back with the Owl's Watch, those who had vouched for him were gone. As though he never existed. Some in the Conclave began to doubt he was even Banuk to begin with.
And what do you think?
He committed an unforgivable sacrilege. He's unscrupulous and dangerous. But also brilliant, skilled, and knowledgeable.
So where I'm in the
without
story,
equal.
I am... the next mission would be
Except
the final
perhaps
mission.
For you. Anyone else I would
Yeah, it's
warn
all good.
off. But you
Yeah,
may
we.
be able to treat
I was
him
actually going to
safely.
complete the story before we did
Just don't
Frozen
lower
Wilds,
your
and then I
guard.
remembered
I'll
that
keep
if
that in
you
mind.
do the
Hurry.
Frozen Wilds stuff first,
Thanks.
you get some extra characters. No, it's all good. You get some extra characters for the final battle, and I was like, yeah, you know, that's kind of the equivalent of the good ending, air quotes. So I was like, yeah, you know what? Let's do the Frozen Wild stuff first. So we'll probably complete the game tonight, actually, on stream.
What are we gonna find up there?
Because we're going to finish this mission,
Machines.
and then
like that of a cauldron.
afterwards we'll go and
I have
knock out
faith
the
that you can
main
find a way through it, Aloy.
story quest.
For
Maybe
beyond
do a
it
couple
lies
other
the
side quests
spirit.
along the way. There's some good side quests that
know
we
I
haven't
can
done
find
yet.
her there. Though I do not doubt.
But I
that
usually
Damon
stream for like,
has tried to hide the way.
I usually stream till about 2 in the morning my time, so that's about 2 more hours. You gonna crash? All right, Alec. Always a pleasure to see you. Have a good night. All right, let's go ascend.
Aurea. Getting back to this point.
It was all to hear her voice again. This time, we both will.
I'd like that.
Are you ready then? Once we ascend. It will
Yeah,
be hard
I'm
to turn
happy
back.
to. I'm happy to do so. Let's go. The Thunder's drum. Actually, a little bit of a smaller crowd than normal tonight as well. Might be level 60. I don't know. I'm past the point where I have all the skills that I want. So at this point, I don't really care about the level.
Finally, we ascend.
How?
3 frozen bear
Let's see,
fight
way
completed.
up?
Not up.
Is that the one?
Through.
Are you talking about? Yeah. Yep. Completed that. We
No,
did that.
brother.
I think we actually did that like 5 minutes before you got here. Like we had just finished that when you got here. Yeah, we're playing on very hard as well. This is my first playthrough on anything. I think it's my first playthrough on normal. I know it's for sure my first playthrough on very hard. I can't remember if my second playthrough was it's actually not a new game plus. It's just new game. I have yet to actually do a new game plus playthrough. 3 playthroughs and no new game. No new game plus.
The spirit awaits.
It's on my to-do list.
Not all that waits.
Smoke has been detected within the facility. This is not a drill. Please remain calm and proceed to the nearest exit. I repeat, this is not a drill.
So you see,
Please remain
I
calm
too can
and
call upon the
proceed to
power of the
nearest
old ones.
I can't beat it and I helped write it. What have I created?
What was this place?
The spirit wants to.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Something, you know, I play a game, I come back to it like a year later, and I'm like, I want to start New Game Plus with all the stuff, or do I want to go through all the early progression stuff again? No, let's just do all the early progression stuff again.